Well, from everybody's reaction at the end, Micky, you certainly got the response you wanted tonight from your team.
Well, listen, I think we needed to. We spoke about it at the end of the Leighton Orient game. It wasn't us. It was nowhere near the necessaries, the performance that a Tranmere player or a manager or a team, because it's my team, it was nowhere near. But we obviously told everybody that we were disappointed with the performance and we were sorry and all the rest of it. But then you've got to go and back that up again in training and sort of Thursday and yesterday, Monday, and get ready for another game again, and then go out and be gritty and determined and more purposeful in everything that we did this evening. Young Jolley up front was fantastic. He's terrific to be a part of youth and enthusiasm like that. We just felt he just needed to have his chance, and he's been out and he's taken it with both hands. I thought he was terrific all evening, but the rest of the group, it was miles better. It was more of a Tranmere gritty away performance, backed by a fantastic following from minute one, and it was more like us. It was more like us, and that's we took our medicine at the weekend. Like I said, we were really disappointed, but it was important that we showed more of the fibre that we are made of this evening.
When did you make the decision to bring Jolley back off loan?
Yesterday. I've just seen enough of the boy that he suggested to me that he deserves a go. I sort of was asking myself the question, why hasn't he had one? And I just thought, well, do you know what? He deserves a crack at it now. We didn't do enough at the weekend. He's the next man, and he's done really well at Chester, and he's done really well in training. I just said, look, come on, let's be bold and give the boy his go. He deserves it, and he's come in and he's taken it with both hands. I was really pleased. In a cold night, he just made you feel warm. It's great to see young players coming through and performing like that. That's what it's all about. That's what Tranmere's always been all about. And to have a prospect like that that's come and performed like that is good signs for the club.
So the icing on the cake for him, isn't it? Actually getting the winning goal in the last couple of minutes. I mean, but very sharp inside the box to put it away. Yeah,
I thought he looked threatening all night. I thought he looked energetic, he looked enthusiastic, he was optimistic. All the words he believed. You could tell at some stage that he was going to get you at some stage, and he kept battling away. He's against two big tough centre-backs there that are schooled very heavily in League Two asks, and he stuck at his task. He looked a threat all the time. Technically he looked good, physically he handled it no problem, and he's got a turn of pace and he's got a left foot like a hammer. Well, I was really pleased to see him going in, not just for Charlie, it was terrific in his family and for us, but for the rest of the group as well. And it was needed, because we had to give a wee bit back tonight. We know that we disappointed a lot of people with the way we surrendered our FA Cup run. We were disappointed with that, and it was important that we fixed that this evening.
Cold night, difficult conditions, as you say. You had to be gritty at times, didn't you, and stick at it, because certainly Oldham are fighting for their lives as well, aren't they?
Yeah, this has never been an easy place to come, and it's never been a warm place to be at this time of the year, so of that I'm not shocked. But no, every time you come here, you know you're going to get a real battle. They're a proud football club, and they expect their players to work very hard for them, and they never disappointed. I thought that they made a really good game of it, and it was just that we got the moment at the end there to get us the victory, which we're delighted about.
Last 10 minutes, I think Kieran Morris came on. There was a lot of space as they were pushing for a win, weren't they? And he was so close to getting 1 or 2 goals as well.
Yeah, he was one that he was certainly disappointed with the way he played at the weekend, and he came on and he responded in the right way, professionally, and said, "Yep, I take the decision on the chin." And I said to him, "But when you go on, apologise with your performance. It's no top words." And he did. He went on. He was superb. Like Leo Connick went on, superb. All the boys that went on really put in a good shift for us. Were real positive changes for us. So it was they all can be really pleased this evening.
And a slight change in formation. 2 wide players at the start, and Foley alongside Spearing as well. Gave you a bit more of the ball in midfield.
Maybe a wee bit of 4-4-2-ish. Jolley makes that a wee bit different. Hawks makes it a wee bit different from a 4-4-2, where he can come into the pockets and talking too technical, but that's what he does. He'll drift into that space in there, and then we can maybe get people around the outside of him, and he gets good possession. He was unlucky to get a bang in the nose. He got a sore nose, but then Feeney comes on and he puts a shift in as well. So yeah, I was pleased. I was really happy that we responded properly for the football club, really, because me included, we disappointed at the weekend, and we wanted to make sure that we went some way to repaying that. And when we seen the size of the following that came here, it was even more important that we rewarded that with a win and send everybody home. Maybe not as warm as what they would like to be, but certainly pleased with a victory.
And it is back-to-back league wins, you know, so you're starting to put a bit of a run together as well, you know, and that's really good, isn't it?
Well, really, the leagues were bread and butter. I'm sorry to have to say, and I hate being defeatist, but we were never going to win the FA Cup. We weren't going to win that. But it was important that we took it seriously, like we tried to do it late in Orient. But now that it's gone, the only positives out of it was that it was a tournament that we're never going to win anyway. But it's now important that we now attack the league in the way that we will be asked to do, because we'll be expected to win games and play well. So we'll get on with that now.
And Powell, Glatzel and that night Purcell injured tonight?
Injured, yeah, both injured. Both get hamstrings. Natty got a hamstring on Saturday, he'll be a few weeks. Powell the same. So, but we've got a good medical department, so we'll hopefully be able to make that a wee bit quicker. But then it just gives somebody else in the squad the opportunity to come in and keep moving us forward, and then the boys will be back soon to back it back up again. Thank you.
When Charlie Jolley went to work yesterday morning, the last thing on his mind would have been scoring a last-minute winner at Boundary Park in front of all those Tranmere fans. He must have been quite surprised to get the call from you. What was his reaction?
He's been a high achiever as a youth player, so he's always been a very talented lad of a lot of promise. So he's always been like that. He backs himself. He's a confident boy, but a very humble boy. So when he got the opportunity, I think he wanted it. He just wanted it. He was ready. He wanted the opportunity, and he took it. And that's the difference. You see, sometimes young players get the opportunity and it's a big deal for them. For him, it wasn't a big deal. He just went out and thought, brilliant, I wanted this chance, and I'm going to go and enjoy myself and go and take it. And all the qualities that he has as a player, he was able to bring and make that impact tonight in the way that he played. So that speaks volumes for him. So he's got the mentality, he's got the impact that's needed, and he went out and scores the winner. So it's been a very good evening for young Charlie.
We spoke recently about getting Paul Glatzel used to the physicality of this league. When Charlie first joined the club, he looked so young. He looked like a boy, really. He looks like he may have bulked out a little bit now. Has he been doing a bit of work to acclimatise themselves to this league?
Well, they're getting older and they're becoming mature. They're becoming from young boys into young men now, and that's just what happens. That's natural. But he's gone out to Chester and he's had a right good go at that, and we had a look at that, and he's done really well there. He's been growing all the time in training and making more and more impact every day in training, to the point where we were looking and going, Jesus, this kid's got a bit, and deserves an opportunity. Got his opportunity tonight and he's taking it. But now it's the next part of it now. Can you sustain it? Can you keep going? Can you keep growing? Can you keep getting better? That'll be the next ask, and that's unfortunately what will be put on him now. But we'll give him all the support that he needs, and we'll help him do that, because we've done that many times before. But we're really excited about him, and we're really pleased that he made the impact that he did this evening.